trying to get as much done as possible, man. So I'm grabbing shoes from over here and I'm just going to go through them really quickly. I won't stay on them for a long time, but you will get a good glimpse of what we're checking out here. And I'm going to give myself a little bit more light. And this is the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE, and the color is black, tour yellow, white. And I guess people are calling it the yellow toe. The mids have taken on a life of their own, and they're starting to burst in resale in small sizes, but the big sizes are sitting in many instances. You can get them below retail on a lot of sites, below retail in big sizes. That's what I was trying to say. But this is style code 852-542-071. SRP is a little bit more elevated. It's $120, which I'd never get that when Nike does it, because there is not an additional set of shoestrings in this pair. It simply uses nubuck throughout the upper, except for the side panels, which the white part, which is just a leather, and it almost feels like a cheap leather. I mean, it's not something that's really an elevated experience, but I think Nike is getting to the point now where they know they can charge more for the Air Jordan 1, which, you know, with the tooling being so old, doesn't really make sense when you think about it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Drop this back in here and go back to the front of the box and then come back to the shoe, and then we'll wrap this one up. But let's get to it. Like I said, it's 852-542-071-120. It's a size 9. The UPC for the size 9 is 193-157. Actually 151-715-852. This is 16 at the end. On the inside, we do find our QC stamp, which will make sure is in line with our shoe, so we can do this kind of authenticity check. Now, it's coming to a point where Nike is going to take care of us, and you're not going to have your shoes authenticated and stuff like that, and that's going to happen because of this little bitty symbol right here. And if you see that little bitty symbol, I'm going to move this up. It's an RFID. Now, underneath this RFID, if you scrape this off, you'll find a small flat chip, and that chip can be read by a sensor, and it gives Nike the ability to see where this shoe came from and if this shoe is actually authentic. That small chip can't be replicated. Now, I know somebody's like, anything can be copied. The small chips are different on every shoe, so there's a different code that's aligned, that's given to it by the manufacturer. Now, unless that manufacturer makes a decision to sell all of Nike's RFIDs, the people that would have to pay for that would have to spend a crazy amount of money to actually kind of copy and steal the RFID. It's for supply chain purposes, but it can also be for authentication. So it may be coming to a time where you won't have to buy your shoes strictly from StockX or GOAT. You may be able to just buy them from Nike or any place. And if they make it so that you can scan an RFID with a phone, which is going to be a very difficult thing to do because you need sensors to actually scan, it's a little bit different, then we won't have to worry about that. But until that time, I'll keep doing these type of videos, and I'll do the videos so you can see them. But our date of production, or our QC stamp, reads 07/13/19. So let's go directly inside. I don't see a QC sticker here on the top, and there's not one on the inside of the box either. I should grab another color or another size and check and see if won't worry about that. We will go directly to what? Our size tag. I'm trying not to turn off the camera while I'm working. Size tag. Production date is 04/03/19 to 06/29/19, 07/13. Good to go. About 2 weeks. So we know that our production date is right. We do have a QR code. I will scan the QR code for you guys, but I want to get into the 360 on this. Typically, I'd say something like, hey, this will go with a Steelers uniform, but this is really a different yellow. That black and yellow here is more of a Iowa kind of thing. And it kind of looks green when you look at it. It looks more green than it does yellow in some light. But the reason the shoe is 120 is this is nubuck. The toe box is nubuck. The collar is nubuck, and typically you would have leather on most of the shoe. So that's it. I'm dropping stuff. That's it for the tour yellow version. Doesn't come with an extra set of shoestring, but it is $120, which, you know, shouldn't be. It should still be $110, but they can slowly creep that price up, man, because so many people are buying one. When something's popular, you can get more for it. Typically, you drop the price, but in this instance, that nubuck edition, is it worth the extra 10? That's for you to decide. It's not for me to decide. That's it. See you guys on the next one.